Cancer mom outlives life expectancy by 7 years.
Filthy and illegal chicken factory shut down, as inspectors find horrific conditions.
1/3 of mosquito bites occur during the day, according to a study.
A metal detector is being used to detect the spread of breast cancer.
Cataracts may soon be treated with a miracle drug rather than surgery.
Blood test detects most early ball cancer, a trial reveals.
1 in 6 killed by pollution worldwide, study finds.
Smokers on the rise in Africa, according to a tobacco report.
Beloved family dog tears off boy's cheek after stroking her while pet ate steak.
Mum cashes in on formula shortage by selling more than 113 litres of her own breast milk.
Ethiopian father joins medical school at 69.
Man who swallowed glasses arms for a bet begs doctors to remove them 4 years later.
Cancer mom outlives life expectancy by 7 years. In 2015, doctors gave a mother only 12 months to live, but she defied doctors and said she was stubbornly clinging to life. Heidi Laughlin of Portishead discovered she had breast cancer while pregnant with ally Louise Smith. She postponed treatment in order to have ally 12 weeks early, but ally died shortly after birth. She attributes her survival to good mental health and regular exercise. Ms. Laughlin has chemotherapy every 3 weeks and hopes to leave a legacy for her other children. The podcaster recently revealed that she was nearing the end of her cancer treatment.
Filthy and illegal chicken factory shut down, as inspectors find horrific conditions. Inspectors ordered the closure of an illegal chicken factory after discovering employees working in filthy and unsanitary conditions. When environmental health officers visited Bula Halal in Oldham, they discovered dirty walls and floors, an unconnected basin, and blocked drains. According to the Manchester Evening News, one shocking photo shows raw meat dumped on the floor. Despite being told to close immediately, the chicken supplier to restaurants and takeaways continued to operate, and was later taken to court and fined more than £8,700.
1/3 of mosquito bites occur during the day, according to a study. A study of malaria-carrying mosquito biting behavior in the Central African Republic discovered that up to 1/3 of blood feeds occur indoors during the day. Previous research has focused anti-malarial efforts on insecticide-treated bed nets, based on the assumption that the insects bite mostly at night. According to the new research, malaria defenses should be extended beyond the home to include schools, workplaces, and retail establishments. Researchers published their findings in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences after conducting a year-long study of mosquitoes collected after biting events in Bangui, the capital of the Central African Republic.
A metal detector is being used to detect the spread of breast cancer. A noisy device that works like a metal detector is being recommended in draft guidance for the NHS in England to help spot and treat breast cancer that may have spread. The Centimag probe detects magtrace, a magnetized liquid injected into the tissue surrounding the cancer. It follows the fluid's path, bleeping as it passes over the skin, to determine where cancer may have seeded. A surgeon can then take a sample or biopsy of the area to see if cancer is present. The draft recommendation by National Institute for Health and Care Excellence could assist more hospitals in England and Wales in performing checks. Some hospitals are currently using a harmless radioactive dye injection and scan instead, but this is not universally available.
Cataracts may soon be treated with a miracle drug rather than surgery. According to hopeful scientists, a world-first drug could soon be used to treat cataracts instead of eye surgery. UK researchers discovered that when mice were given eye drops containing a compound called VP1001, their lens ability to focus improved in 61% of cases. It also improved clarity in 46% of those who were treated. Cataracts are the leading cause of blindness in the world. The researchers behind the potentially revolutionary discovery say it could mean patients no longer need an invasive procedure to replace their eyeball's lens.
Blood test detects most early ball cancer, a trial reveals. According to a trial, A simple blood test could be the key to saving thousands of lives worldwide from bowel cancer. Swansea University researchers developed the blood test, which employs Raman spectrometry, with funding from Cancer Research Wales and Health and Care Research Wales. A trial found that the test detected approximately 80% of early-stage cancers. Within 2 years, the NHS in England could implement the test. The trial with GPS in Wales has just concluded. There are hopes that the test will be implemented across the UK and then globally.
1 in 6 killed by pollution worldwide, study finds. According to a new study, pollution killed 1 in every 6 people worldwide in 2019, more than war, malaria, HIV, tuberculosis, drugs, or alcohol combined. According to the study, published Tuesday by the Lancet Commission on Pollution and Health, pollution kills 9 million people each year, nearly 3/4 of whom are killed by harmful air. Deaths from air pollution and toxic chemical pollution have increased by 66% in the last 2 decades owing to uncontrolled urbanization, population growth, and reliance on fossil fuels, the study revealed.
Smokers on the rise in Africa, according to a tobacco report. According to a report on global tobacco consumption, while the number of smokers has decreased globally, it is increasing in Africa. According to the Tobacco Atlas report, which was compiled by a consortium of public health organizations and US academics, global smoking rates decreased from 22.6% in 2007 to 19.6% in 2019. However, the authors of the report, Vital Strategies and Tobacconomics at the University of Illinois, stated that areas of the world experiencing population growth, such as Africa, the Eastern Mediterranean, and the Western Pacific, had increasing numbers of smokers. In at least 10 African countries, the prevalence was increasing among both adults and young people.
Beloved family dog tears off boy's cheek after stroking her while pet ate steak. A heartbroken family was forced to put down their sweet and protective dog after she tore off their 5-year-old son's cheek, rendering him unable to smile. On January 8, Brantley Manion was pounced on by mountain cur English Pointer Cross Marley while they were sitting in the boy's bedroom watching a Disney movie. Amanda, 35, says she and her partner Christopher, 34, were sitting in the living room when they heard blood-curdling screams coming from the bedroom. They rushed upstairs and discovered the dog had pinned Brantley down and was attacking him. Marley has been with the couple since she was 9 weeks old, and they describe her as the sweetest and most protective pet they've ever had. However, they believe the 3-year-old dog turned on Brantley when he attempted to pet her while she was eating a steak. The toddler, who insisted from his hospital bed that Marley didn't mean it, is unable to smile because of torn ligaments that have caused facial paralysis.
Mum cashes in on formula shortage by selling more than 113 litres of her own breast milk. A mum has profited from the baby formula shortage by selling over 113 litres of her own breast milk. According to Alyssa Chitty, she froze enough to fill 3 freezers before selling it online because it was easier than donating it to a local milk bank. According to the Daily Star, a shortage of baby formula in the United States has resulted in reports of recalls and supply chain issues, making it difficult for mothers to feed their children. Alyssa has stepped up to meet some of the demand by supplying her own breast milk, but she says she is running out of room in her home for how much of the supply she still has to sell. Buying and selling breast milk online is legal, but unregulated, and Chitty stopped selling after receiving negative feedback, according to Fox 13.
Ethiopian father joins medical school at 69. After enrolling in a university at the age of 69, an Ethiopian father of 11 has become a social media sensation in the country. Tedesse Gichel, who was orphaned at a young age, couldn't continue his formal education after middle school until much later. He is now enrolled at Jimma University in the country's west, where he hopes to earn a medical degree. Tedesse Gichel is a farmer. He supports his family by working in a cafe in his village when he is not tilling the land. Nonetheless, he found time to sit for, and pass, the National University entrance exam. He is now a student at one of the country's largest universities.
Man who swallowed glasses arms for a bet begs doctors to remove them 4 years later. 4 years after swallowing a pair of spectacle arms for a bed on a drunken night out, a prankster begged doctors to remove them. The man, who lives in Shanghai, China, previously avoided speaking with medics because he was too embarrassed. But in the end, the arms that had become trapped in his digestive system caused him so much pain that he had no choice but to seek medical attention. Surprisingly, the glasses arms had not been discovered during any previous hospital visits. Foreign bodies were discovered in the man's abdomen only after he was referred to a specialist. Because of the length of time it had been in the body, surgeons were unsure if it could be removed without surgery. Finally, it was decided to send him to Zhongshan Hospital to Professor Zhu Pinghong, a specialist in removing foreign objects from the body without the use of surgery. The non-invasive procedure was successful, and the removal of the 2 arms reportedly took only 15 minutes. For your daily global health news, visit www.staywellworld.org. Please do well to subscribe, like, share and comment. If you already subscribed, turn on the notification icon so you don't miss any update. Thank you for watching.